Hi guys, good morning, welcome back to my channel guys. Good morning. If you see me look wet, it's a rainy day. A rainy day guys. And the girl was unprepared for what's happening outside. Very unprepared, people. And my hair is wet. I just pray I don't get a cold. I'm going to try to turn the heating up for a little bit guys, bear with me. Oh, dearly me. Dearly me. I had to just go drop Angela at the first gate because he has his proper jacket on. But here I am. I don't know what I think it is because it ain't summer. But, you know, obviously you drive, you don't want to be like overpacking it. But honestly guys, whew, let me turn this thing down. Whew, I'm even out of breath. But I need to start this part 2 of the vlog. So let me just get situated. Put this on my hands, make it a bit warmer. Whew. Honestly, even this morning when I was going to drop Tilly, thank God Shane hasn't got to work this morning. Because when I was going to go to drop Tilly, it was just so busy and chaotic. Oh, Lord. So chaotic. Anyway, guys, let me see if I can probably open up my jacket. Because the girl is feeling... Ugh. Yeah, guys. Hopefully this is better. So, I think I ended the last video and I was talking about representation and how important it is to have a representation. That meaning sometimes it's good that no matter what country you are, where you are, you can see somebody of your own color or your own background. And I think it's important, guys. I'm not sugarcoating it. Even though I live in a town where my days, it's not really that, but I don't know. It is important. It is important, guys. It's important because, like I said, when I went to the hospital and I saw the lady, the black woman, and I said to her, "Are we in the right place?" And she goes, "Yes." And we went in and she done his obs so quickly. And after his obs, like I said, there was another lady in front of us. When she finished her obs, she decided she want to go to the toilet. And the black girl just said to me, "So, you know, she's going off to the toilet and she's not going to the next protocol. Obviously, she's not in dire need. You go." But all she done was the sign. Because, I don't know, guys. Black people, in a way, no matter where you are, or what background or what country, you're going to know certain code. She didn't even speak. She just went. And, yep, we know the black code sign language. We know that language. So I just took Ramar straight into the guy. And from the guy, we went straight past everybody else and straight into a bed. And they started taking his blood and other stuff. Even those, that thing, I forgot what it's called, like when they put the patch on it. Long story short, I think I might have covered it, so maybe I'm overlapping. Forgive me guys, bear with me. But he got looked after, and you know, he told the truth to say that he'd been smoking and he had alcohol as well in his system. So sorry guys, I can't find tissue. So they flushing him because he's asthmatic and he's got eczema. So give praises where praises is due. Shout out to Basingstoke Hospital, and this one is not every time they get it right, but shout out to them, you know, for getting him back on his feet and to health, because he was in a bad way, like throwing up, all of these things. And back to back to back. And even when, I think I told you guys that the last time when he was recovering, he's getting better. No, I haven't told you. So, from that place that he was in on the bed, they move him another time to a room where the doctors, that bit is on the vlog, where the doctors, one of the doctor came, and I think that doctor, he was Indian. Basingstoke Hospital, they got very diverse. So that's a good thing. Very diverse. Mind you, when we go into the hospital in where I live in Penzance, I ain't really got much issue with them. I just want to make that clear. And it's not nowhere near diverse. You might find you 1 or 2 people, but that's probably what it is, 1 and 2. But anyway, so he's in a room, he got seen by the doctor. He told them that he did have a bit of alcohol and he smoked weed or whatever, because I keep telling my son, listen mate, this is not like you in Jamaica and you know you're smoking weed. That's not how it works. And even in Jamaica sometimes you don't even know what you're smoking, but obviously I know you got the tree down there, and if you pick a tree, pick the thing, or when they're selling it, sometimes it's literally on the branch, so you're more clearer on what you're getting. Anyways, so he was truthful about that, and like I said, they worked on him, and I couldn't, from what I seen, I couldn't ask for more. I know that in the end they kind of moved him up and down. I didn't understand what was going on there, but like I said, I was so grateful that they was bringing him back to good health. I can't be worrying about that. And there was a time as well when they were taking his bloods, and there was a trainee that was, I knew it was a trainee because she was, you can see when somebody's working in you and they're shadowed by another person. You know, I work in the healthcare, so I know, you know. So in my mind I was thinking, you know, my kid is not here for you lot to start experimenting on. But I thought, you know what, Rose, give them some grace. Let's see what's happening. But in my mind I'm thinking, if they tried to take the blood the first time and it didn't work, that person ain't gonna be trying a second time. Because that's my limit. And that's what happened. She did manage to get the blood, and I said to the other lady that was shadowing her, I said, listen, you're gonna have to do it, because you know, my child is in enough agony. I ain't here for nobody to be prodding him how many times to try and get his blood. So somebody that knows what they're doing has to do it. And she agreed. So that was that. So they said they were going to keep him in for like Christmas, because I think it was a Tuesday we went in, which was Christmas Eve. So they said they're going to keep him in for Christmas. But guys, in the end, he ended up staying in the hospital at least 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. He went in on the Tuesday and he didn't come out until the Saturday. Yeah? So at some point he was getting like frustrated, because like today they say that they're going to release him and it didn't happen. And so I even had to call them up one at a time and say, listen, I don't want my child to come in for one thing and then ended up in another situation, because I know how he can get. Because when he started recover one day, I was trying to vlog him, and you know, he lost it. Had a meltdown. He had a meltdown. It was like, who am I chatting to? Is this Ramar or is this? But anyway, it's understandable. All that nebulizer. I've never seen somebody get so much nebulizer back to back. When I tell you, days upon days, like. So, when he lashed out, I was terrified, because he grabbed the thing off his face and, Mom, I told you I don't want to be videoed, but This minute he don't want to be video. Next minute when he sees himself on the video, he's cracking up, he's laughing. Especially the one that I done for my mom's party, he's laughing. So you don't know how to take it. And he was the one that was telling me, oh yeah, get what he meant, that I can vlog, but not really vlogging him. But like I said, it depends on his mood. So my daughter was saying, Mom, you know, maybe because he had the mask on, he didn't want to be on camera. But when he was sick, I was there vlogging him anyway. He didn't have the strength to refuse. But this time, like I said, he was coming back to his full health, had his shower, and he just looked really nice. So I'm there catching the video to show you guys that, you know, thank God he's recovering and he's in good health. Didn't go down too well, people. Didn't go down. He lost it. He lost it. I was a bit shaken up. I wanted to go. But in the end, I didn't go, and he said, oh, I'm sorry, Mom, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, cool. And we sat there, you know, it was the longest we sat there with him. It was me and Tilly and stuff. And they ended up releasing him on the Saturday. Because one time I was even thinking, I'm going to go and just take him out myself, because... But then I just remembered that in the past I've done that with myself before, and it's not the best. It's always better for the doctor to discharge you instead of you go and discharge yourself, kind of thing, because you're not going to get the medication or the follow-up. It's just not going to be the right transitioning. So I prayed about it and ended up, you know, thinking, guys, I didn't even got water. And I, you know, in my mind I was thinking, bring a water this morning, and I didn't. It's because the rain wet me, and it's, you know, I'm in my natural hair. I'm trying to let a little bit of air in here, see if maybe that would help. Yeah. So, you know, this time I was tired. Then, even before my son got released, my mom took down really ill as well. It was a lot, guys. When I tell you it's a lot, my mom took down really ill, till my body was going twap. Because I'm thinking, shit, my mom can't be sick, you know, because it was a lot. By the morning, because she wrapped her neck up, saying she's trying to avoid cold going into her neck, da-da-da-da. By the morning, when I see how she look, I'm start saying to her, Mom, look like I'm gonna have to call the ambulance for you now. Like, and she was saying, no, she don't want to go up the hospital. I had to kind of like, when I'm unwrapping the scarf from her neck, I'm thinking, my gosh, she was boiling. Her temperature was high. And I had to like, try and get her out the bed, strip the bed down, change over the covers, change over the bedding, change her dress. And I rang my sister. When I rang my sister to say, it look like Mom has to go up the hospital, she's ill as well. With a different thing. Vomiting. I said, double come there, cross your sock. No, sir. No. I had to say to her, listen, I'm really sorry you're ill, but it's alright. I'm going to have to deal with whatever I have to deal with. Don't come nowhere near ya. No come. Mrs. Every just one bugger, people. Anyways, thanks be to God. That time, you know, when me tell you guys, me a fret, me tired, me stress. Mind you, I'm still trying to keep up appearance, because you know when the ship is going down, your face don't want to say the ship is going down. I don't even know why I'm laughing so much, because it was not funny. Somebody try, but me the fret. Then the she and him know, Mom, I have to get back to work for Monday. Because we didn't even plan to stay as long as we did. We stayed at Mom's for like a week plus. Yeah. Basically, we went on a Friday. I didn't leave until the Sunday. So like a week plus. Is that a week plus? Like the Friday, yeah, it's a week plus. So, I'm just thinking, when are we going to get to go? Because, you know, I start worried about my mom as well, saying I can't leave her in that state, da-da-da-da. But thanks be to God, from the time I strip the bed down, change over her clothes and start really paying attention to what's going on with her, she start getting back to her health. And then, you know, I'm there trying to make sure that I leave the house as best, like, up to par to how I went and saw it. So I'm trying to clean in the meantime. I'm cooking. I'm going up the hospital. I'm coming back. I'm making sure that mom is all right. And, you know, the kids, they're helping, but they're not really helping. They're more kicking back in their phone. Then it look like Deshane is going to be ill as well. Angelo was ill when we just got there. But thanks be to God, even if he was coughing a little bit towards the end, he didn't get put down. And me and Tilly never got put down. We weren't ill. But Tilly, she started using up her mouth. I remember distinctively, like 3 days in a row, especially when it's come up to night time, she's there arguing with her brother over nothing. This time in my mental, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm thinking, what's happening? Why is this girl? Because even if the brother is doing things to irritate her, it's her voice I'm hearing. It's not like I'm saying that it's all her, you know. But everything, you're hearing her reply. So maybe the brother is like sneaky, but it's her. And I keep on saying, Tilly, cut it out. Da 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 da. By the Friday night, because I'm still packing and sorting us out, that as soon as this Ramar comes out and I see a way out, I'm gonna go. Because we overstayed, basically. And my mom is like slowly recovering. And like I said, Deshane have work the Monday, but thankfully he wasn't going in work. He was working from home. But his laptop that he works on is at my yard. It's not at my mom's. And I was like thinking, you know, I'm going to have to message his boss or call his boss and explain what's going on, da-da-da-da. But thank God we never had to do that because they released Ramar on the Saturday. And so now I started taking down half of the stuff to the car, just making sure, because I knew that when we were going, I got most of my help, like for packing the car from Ramar. Ramar is not well, you know, because even when they release him, he's still not well. I can't be expecting him to going up and down, moving around, or packing nothing. So the packing is on me. And I get 1 and 2 help from Deshane and Tilly, but they ain't really in it. So I remember one point I said to Tilly, like after like telling her, you know, I need you to be switched on. I don't need you to be there backing and forthing. I said to her finally, pack your stuff. Girl, come in. I don't know what she was saying, but all I hear in my ears was I flipped, people. I flipped. I lost it. I must have given her one on her mouth. And I grabbed her mouth and wrenched it. Then she trying to walk off. I grabbed her dressing gown and yanked her back and said, stand up. And I kicked off. I said, when are you not going to know that I am on the edge, basically? I said, when are you guys going to know that I'm on the edge? Oh, when I'm dropped down and dead. That's when you're not going to know that, oh, actually, I've left too much up to my mother. Because I was at my limit. Then my mom was calling from the room saying, Rose, because she thought it was going to probably escalate to more. But I just tell her, stand up, yes, anything I have to tell you, you're going to stand up and listen. I said, girl, fix up yourself. What you telling me? You're a girl child and I need to pack your dirty clothes and everything else that you're carrying and figure it out as well. and you're sat up on your phone. And in the back of my head, something was telling me from time I hear her 2+ days ago banging on with her brother like, what's happening? What's happening? This don't feel right. Anyway, we calmed down and I said to my mom, it's alright, but... And then my mom knew that I was at dropping point because you'd have to be blind. Even when you're blind, you know that I was at dropping point. When I came back here, not even a day, she come on her cycle. So I'm thinking to myself, that's what it is. That's because this girl was way too aggy. Way too aggy. Anyway, she ended up packed her clothes and she got her acts together. And by that time, it was a Saturday night, Ramar was home, so I knew I had to sort everything out to go the Sunday morning because that's my door. That's my opening to say, I have to go. This time I'm still cleaning, I'm still tidying in my mom's bathroom, I'm still washing up, washing the floor, trying to leave her in the best state possible, kind of thing. Anyway, everybody start fixing up. Even Deshane, let's mention this, even Deshane that said he was sick, when I started on Tilly, he flipped out the bed so fast. Flipped out the bed so fast. Ready to say, oh, Mom, what can I do for you? I'm thinking, yeah. These kids. And he went and showered himself. Ready up. By the morning, we ain't got time to shower. We have time to go. And and then I'm thinking, I'm here dying. And I'm the one that's going to have to go and drive 4+ hours, nearly 5 hours to find our way back to Penzance and keep my head. Because that driving ain't no joke. It ain't for the faint. Thanks be to God we got back. And I've been just processing, thinking, my days. And, you know, made sure I rang my mom, say we got back safe. She was happy that we got back safe and stuff like that. And, you know, trying to get through my little days. Going through my little days. But, you know, I just find that the kids are getting on my nerves because you would not believe me. This girl come back and like I said, her cycle start. Then it was like time for New Year's now. She started walking me down about she's going out on New Year's Eve. This is Tilly Rose, you know, people. This is Tilly Rose. My 15-year-old chat telling me how much she going out on New Year's Eve, and she know me, you know, I don't like those type of things about you going out. When I tell her, no, you're not allowed, she's walking me from the upstairs down to the kitchen. Why, Mom? What? You the fool? You the fool? So I see that these people want to put me in prison. I see that the enemy has my children and they want to put me in prison. Walking me up, down. If I go down, she go down. If I go up. Still I had to be, this time Rama is getting slightly more better. I had to tell Rama, listen. Talk to her, because she they plagued me now if it put me in a trouble. Why, Mom? Why? I said, Tilly, you already know why. You know when New Year's time come, I'm not on no going out business. Tell me a different day about your going out business. Not on New Year's. I just want to pop into town for a while. I made things say, nobody in, nobody out. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe I'm going off. But that's my mental. Because I'm vulnerable. I'm recovering for all of I'm just defrosting. It's like when people on ice and they're defrosting. Anyways, she's there. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Rosie, best lock your room door, because these kids want to put you. This time, thankfully, luckily, because Angelo been away for so long, he's at his dad, so thank God for that. Then now, when I thought it was peace and safety, Deshane come. Oh, you only see him go in the shower, come back dressed. Oh, Mom, I'm going out. I said, well, I ain't send you nowhere. But I know when you come to that one, Don't even blow your breath. Don't even. Then here, silly now. So, okay. Pardon? The Shane can go out. But I can't go nowhere. I go. Me say, girl, you galloping me. Why you want me to tie up this shit? Why you want me to tie? Oh my days. The English and the patois is shipping it. I'm asking her, what do you want me to do? Tie the chain up? Because I'm putting my foot down and saying, you ain't catch nowhere in life. You ain't even 16. You ain't going nowhere. Anyway, luckily, I just made it clear, because I'm telling this Shane, you get yourself in any kerfuffle out there. Don't call me, don't look in my direction. Anywhere you find yourself, make your way home in Jesus' name. Because mind you, I'm still praying for him. The fact that you went out, But I'm thinking, any shit you land yourself in, you're gonna have to clean it, because I ain't looking. Anyways, you went out, didn't even message me nothing. You came back the next day telling me, oh, there wasn't no transport, so I had to stay at Tom, Dick, Harry, whatever house he stayed. That was that. But I'm still having a meltdown like days after, like thinking, they're using my kids to be the enemy against me. This is what my brain is saying. And I just feel absolutely defeated. The only person that was towing the line was Ramar. Because he never went nowhere, because he wasn't in no fit state to go anywhere. He's recovered, you know. But if he had gone out that New Year's, mind you, people, there's only so much one can do. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I hope he's not going to be silly and go off nowhere. But thank God, he went wiser. He didn't go leave the yard. So I'm there now. I don't know which day it was. After the whole New Year's thing, and everybody kind of like back to work. I'm not sure if it was back. No, it wasn't back to school yet. It was back to work. Shane done a few days where he had to go into work now. One evening he came home. And I could hear some like banging, like he was tidying up, but you hear banging, and you can just tell he was in an off mood. So I said, I said, what's that noise? Hear him. Shut up. That shut up, people. That shut up was my tipping point. I thought, because even when Tilly was going back and forth with me, she was saying, oh, because you ain't got no life. You ain't got no life. Saying, I ain't got no life, you know. After I'm there sitting, watching them and trying to make sure they get past a certain stage in life. Yeah, I've been there, done that certain thing. So I'm disciplining myself, because I'm telling you, as a parent, yeah, it takes sacrifice to get your children across the bridge. Yeah? Sacrifice. Yeah? Thank God I ain't take up drinking or smoking and all of these things and going off willy-nilly, leaving them. So all of a sudden now, my own daughter is going to come and tell me and cuss me and telling me I ain't got no life. So because she has a life, I ain't got no life. That's why I'm trying to limit her. I'm just like, so that happened. So when this one now come a few days later talking about shut up, I don't know where the spring come in my step, but I wasn't sleeping there with them that night. I thought, you lot, the enemy is working through you lot, and it ain't gonna, I'm not having no more of it. At this point, I'll book a ticket up out of here, but I ain't tired staying here tonight. I don't care. Even if I have to go drive the car down the road and sleep in it, I ain't stopping. I've got a 21-year-old boy in that house, a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. They're gonna have to babysit each other later. Start packing my bag. Then Ramar, Mom, where you going? Mom? I said, don't worry about it, because I didn't want to tell them where I was going, because that would have given them some peace of mind. I'm thinking, I'm going to let you lot feel how I feel. I said, I'm going. Mom, where you staying? You're going to be staying at a hotel. I'm thinking, you're kind of like slow, actually. You forgot that I got a baby father living in Penzance in his own yard. You're kind of slow. Where I got money, I'm brassic at the minute. Where I get money to go stay at no hotel. But I ain't filling in the gap. I'm just saying I'm going. So I must have rang Angelo dad now. Pack up my stuff, come out the yard, rang Angelo dad. He start going like, what's going on? I said, listen, I'm coming. This time, I don't even know where Angelo dad lives. Of all the years he's been living where he lives, I never been there. And that's a whole nother story that I ain't gonna go into. So anyway, when I tell him, no, he couldn't believe. He was like, you know, basically saying, what's happening? I said, well, the kids, I had to flee. I don't know how long ago. I was like, I had to flee. I had to run from my kids. I had to flee. He's like, what are you on about? I said, I had to flee. And you're the one that's going to have to take me up because I have to. So he was like, I said, when I get there, because I knew the surrounding area of where he lived. So I said, when I get to so-and-so, you know, then I'll call you back. So I told him when I got there, and call him and tell him that I reached now. He only lived like seconds away, because when he came to the car and said seconds away, when I got there now, Angela's still a bit awake. Hear him, Mom, this is Angela. Mom, I thought you said you're never coming here. I was like, Angela, get out of your bed in my mind. Yeah. Anyway, I went and I had a shower there, and you know, I jumped in with Angelo and slept till the morning. Early hours in the morning. But that's for another video. That's another story, guys. But this is what's been happening. And I thought to myself, if I don't come and let you guys know, it's like I can't make a video. I'm blocked because I'm just thinking, what in whatever is going on? These children, you know, off the back of all of the up and down and the tiredness. When I tell you, New Year's Eve and stuff like that, it's like I wasn't fully prepared for how I was being dragged. I wasn't fully prepared mentally, physically. And I'm thinking, instead of I was meant to be resting, I look like I was meant to be praying. I prayed, you know. But obviously, the prayer was not good enough. It was not strong enough. It was not powerful enough. I wasn't doing enough. I was vacationing in a time when I shouldn't be vacationing, basically. Because the attack was real, people. It was real. I just felt like, what in the is going on? But then at the same time, I'm thinking, Rose, you let yourself careless. You left yourself careless. Rose, you left yourself careless. And they target, they're coming for the children. They're coming through, they're manifesting through the children. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Anyway, present day. Kids are back at school and I'm doing my best, but I'm dropping another video. Yeah? Dropping another video. Because it's not quite up to date. So I'm dropping another video. Because I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm coming on this internet and pretending that all is well and feeling fake, because I ain't giving you lot the tea. So guys, like, comment, share and subscribe. Like, comment, share and subscribe. This is part 2 from part 1. And I've got another one. It's not going to be part 3. Just going to be a video by itself. So this is where part 2 is going to end. And it's going to be a video by itself. Because I ain't coming here to fake it till I make it. I'm trying my best to stay real and practice what I preach. Like, get it out, say it, and keep it moving. Don't make the enemy keep you bandaged. Yeah? Don't make the enemy keep you bandaged. I even was saying to my son, Ramar, anything that's going on, don't be afraid to say it. Because we're not about to scrape anything under the carpet. Mind you, I'm not saying he tells me everything, but I'm making sure I tell him that, listen, no matter what, you can say anything to me. Anyway, guys, so I'm practicing what I'm preaching. So stay tuned. Lots of love and blessing, guys. And I hope your new year and the rest of it has gone better than mine has. And yeah, but I'm still here and I'm still going through, still pushing through, guys. Until next time, lots of love. Bye, guys.